Only thing that I can think back to when I think of that is hearing the drums of the Night Marchers and scaring the shit out of myself, thinking that's what it was when I was camping down in Waipio Valley. Night Marchers are they like walk along the side of the Ali'i, and there's like this stone wall that's supposed to go around the entire island, and that's where the Ali'i, which were like the Hawaiian kings, would walk on. And the Night Marchers were like the warriors that would walk beside them. And the story is that if you ever ran into them and like you had to take all your clothes off and go down like this and hope that they didn't kill you, because otherwise they would kill you. And Pops, this one of the guys that used to teach me martial arts when I was younger, told a story about that happening to him. So it always scared the shit out of me. And I was camping down in Waipio Valley one time, and we heard, and you're supposed to hear like the drums of them before they come. And me and all my cousins like heard the drums, and we were all convinced that they were going to come. Nothing ever came of it. Nothing ever happened after that. But we were just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, like getting ready to rip all of our clothes off and like go down into that position. Plus it's like the middle of the night and no one's around. You're terrified. It was creepy as shit. So I've never seen anything, but the drums, it's such an eerie sound where you're just like, holy shit, I'm just waiting for these ghosts to come and kill me now. That's awesome.
So it was a legend about the ghosts of these like Hawaiian kings, right?
Yeah.
Like, they were ghosts. Okay.
They're warriors that would protect them. But yes, they were ghosts.
And
that
everybody
like me. Go ahead, sorry.
Everybody heard those drums?
Everybody heard the drums. It wasn't just me. So everybody heard them and everybody was freaking the fuck out. We were like kind of peeking out from our tents and like looking to see if we could see anything. We didn't see anything. There is probably an explanation for it. Maybe there was a drum circle with some hippies somewhere and we just like missed it. But yeah, scared the crap out of us.
It sounds like me trying to be crafty at like 7, 8 years old. Like, oh, if you hear the drums and the people walk by, you got to get naked. You know, like I remember hanging out with like the girls in the neighborhood in like my apartment complex, and they were doing like handstands, and their shirts kept going up, and I could see like down into the shirt. So I was like, "Oh no, do it again," because you didn't get your legs all the way up. Like I started making shit up. Like you didn't get your legs straight up, didn't count. You know, so they kept fucking going forward. That's some crafty ass. Oh, it's a ghost. You got to get naked. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we all just took it. We were all just like, okay, sure.
But none of you actually did that, right? You were like waiting for it.
No, we were just waiting for it. If you see them, that's when you have to do it. And that doesn't mean that they'll spare you. They still might kill you.
There's a fucking bunch of 14-year-old boys with bongos in the woods. Like they walk by, they don't get it. Ah, foiled again, you know?
They're not getting naked. I don't know who would want to see my 12-year-old girl chest, but you know, someone.
One of those guys sticking their tongue down your throat.
That's, you know what? That's absolutely right. Oh, boy.
Travis Bickle.
Yeah.
I still don't remember what that was 2 seconds ago.
Driver, I remember that.
Yeah, there you go. Dave, have you ever had a weird, creepy paranormal experience?
Yeah, as a kid, I was at this babysitter's. They used to watch us like before school and after school, that kind of thing, but it was like in somebody's house. Friday the 13th. So it's like one of my first coherent Friday the 13th. So I'm like, maybe third grade, something like that. You know what I mean? So, you know, you're starting to soak up all these rumors and things. And somewhere along the line, it was like you could get away with stuff on Friday the 13th that you couldn't usually get away with. I don't remember the specific list of everything, but one of the things I remember, because I did it this day, was if you drop anything on the floor and kiss it up to God, today is the day it actually works. I don't know if anyone heard that shit. That was something that was floating around in my mind at the time. I had just come back from the store. We're in the basement, and I had bought all of this gum, and I put every piece in my mouth, like all 5 pieces of like Bubblicious or whatever it is. I got this big wad of gum. Somebody called my name, and I went to speak, and it fell out of my mouth onto the floor. It was like fresh.
Oh, no.
And when I picked it up, we're like in the basement. You know how people would just put the kids in the basement, let them in. So when I picked this thing up, this thing is a furry hairball of just dust mites and hair and all kinds. And I'm like, no. And I swear to God, I kissed it up to God. And when I brought it back down, there was nothing on the gum.
Whoa.
So I
It,
chomped
it was
it down.
it was all on your
You
lips from
sucked it all
kissing it.
But yeah, I kissed it up, brought it back down. It was nothing on it, and I proceeded chewing, and I was so fucking happy.
That's an
Oh,
interesting one.
Wow.
It
So
really
have you
is.
tried since you feel like this is real and this happened, have you tried then since then on other Friday the 13th to get away with other things?
I don't remember the list, but I do remember recently telling that story to my kids. Like my youngest is
no.
9. She'll be 10 in March. But I remember telling her that, like, hey, go ahead, give it a try. I did it as a kid. And her mom was just like, don't fucking tell her that. Why would you tell her? I'm like, dude, this shit really happened. Like, so I'm an adult still telling my kids, like, yo, on Friday the 13th, if you step on the gum, you could eat it because that day works.